Oh, did you hit the button twice?
No, I got it. It's a microchromatic, but
Yeah. You have to hold it down, turn it off. Alright. Sound like the start of this. That sounds like the start of the progression, doesn't it? That's weird. I'm like hearing a 10-bar progression. It should be an 8-bar progression. What we normally do is just a 1-bar beat, right? Yeah. That C pentatonic on that song. All right, who's on? How many people do we have? We have 25 people on. That's crazy. Nice groove. Yeah, we're just messing around. Alas, we meet Alex. Yeah, there's Alex.
Hey, friends.
I can't read these without like looking over my glasses. 2 broken thumbs. There you are. So yeah, because see, on my screen, I'm just seeing everything. Oh, wait, if I hit that button, what happens? Boom, right there. Come on. Oh, okay. No. All good. Yeah, we're just having fun. I'll probably get like some kind of copyright infringement, like I did with that bluegrass jam track. Let's see. A little out of tune. I got my 1924 Martin 028. All koa wood. Alex is playing the Martin you see all the time.
75, what is it, D35?
D35, yeah.
75 or 76?
Something like that, yeah, mid-70s.
Mid-70s. 3 piece back. Are the Grover tuners original?
I think they might be, because you don't see holes.
Yeah, I don't see holes either.
Grover tuners were really big in the 70s. Yeah. Everybody
Which
was like,
could either be a modification or original.
it could have been like a custom thing at the factory too.
Have you ever shown them that it was a righty and then a lefty and then a righty again?
Well, I don't know. It may have been a lefty, or the other thing I heard about.
No, because there's no marks on the pickguard.
Well, that's true. The other thing I heard though is that 70s the Martins, 70s Martins were intonated wrong. So a lot of them had them rejigged. So I think that may explain that.
So it was always righty, never played as a lefty.
It
Someone
may
just
have been.
re-intonated it.
Yeah, it may have been a guitar tech.
They did a really good job refilling.
Oh, he did a great job on that. Yeah.
I don't know who did it.
It's like Norick did on that ukulele.
Yeah, filling
The filling on the frets of my ukulele is crazy.
Landing's starting to crack a little bit here.
Can't really go bluesy on this game.
Yeah.
The guys who have to beat you go, she loves it when I do the notes. Sus on the 4 chord. So they're R&B thing. Yeah. guitar. I can't do it. I
Yeah.
can't get the harmonics out of this guitar. It's weird. So what's going on, everybody? We're just messing around. Kids came over for brunch. Kind of cool with the E minor in the little minor substitution in there. So go down a minor third, take a major chord and make it minor, and you can substitute any minor chord. Anytime you have a major chord, you can always substitute a minor chord for it. If we did this all with minor chords, so this progression would be. It's solo over the same section. I loved your last time around. That was really nice. Something like that.
Yeah.
The cool thing about the B7 chord, like play this. You just play like a C diminished over it. Go. Over the B7.
Oh yeah, I see. Oh, you didn't play C diminished, not a C.
Yeah, just move it up 3 frets. Everything you do.
Yeah.
But I like your melody. I also like doing that trick over the B.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
B. Go B major, right? Go C, D. Now make a scale out of it.
Oh.
Isn't that great? It's like the easiest scale, just 3 triads.
That's good.
All right, so I wish I could see the comments. How do I?
Can you go back and read them?
Oh, I can go back and read them. Yeah, we got 30 people on.
What up, friends?
Hey, what's going on? The trouble is, like I said, I can't. Can I put the comments?
They scroll past, but if you hit the comment button.
Yeah, no, it just did this. Yeah.
Wait. Oh.
You could open up
Oh,
comments.
the comments.
Oh wait, you know what? I can do this. Oh no, orientation is locked. I could open up the laptop. Hey Bob, Dennis. Yeah, you guys missed me today, didn't you? You're like, wait a minute, this isn't 11 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I just felt like jamming, and somebody asked. I don't remember who it was, but somebody said, "Hey, can you jam with your son sometime?" So he doesn't live with us. Hey, Berlin, I want to go to Berlin. We just finished watching a TV series called. In fact, it didn't make it to season 3, unfortunately. The Counterpart, really kind of cool. It takes place in Berlin, so you see a lot of Berlin in the show. It's a series on Amazon. I think it was originally Stars. But anyway, sorry. The comments are going by so fast, and people are logging out now that we stopped playing. I don't know. What other jam can we do?
That's a great question.
My nose itches. Take a drink. I'm trying to get used to a thumb pick. It's just not working. I just got to find a thumb pick that feels
Doesn't
more.
cut into your thumb. I always find it hurts at like my nail bed.
This one's good. The metal ones do.
I played pedal steel the other day for a record. It was like,
Ouch. Yeah, for too long.
yeah, it was like 3 hours of pedal steel.
But I can't really strum with this. So when I had this on, I started strumming with my fingers just because it made more sense. I have my Django pick out. big changes, basically. There it goes. Something like that. That's a sub for
Yeah.
tritones up B7. You can play B7 or you can play F sharp or F.
That's will be gone.
Yeah, I learned Stormy Monday when I was a little kid. But my favorite lick from Stormy Monday is actually an A, I think. Let's see, go. No, it's it. Something like that. It's like
Yeah.
shoot, what was it? I just love that because it creates that flat 3 to 1 sound like a BB King lick, but it creates it by using an E flat 13 to go to the 4 chord.
Yeah.
It's like
be like voice leading basically.
yeah. Says it. That's it. That's where it goes. Wow, that's freaking magic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Call it Stormy Monday, but Tuesday's just as bad. Wednesday's worse, but Thursday's also sad. Anyway. Let's see, hold on a second. Alex, you stay here, entertain
Okay.
the troops.
Got it.
You know what?
Should I like juggle or?
yeah, do whatever. You can talk. You tell them what it's like to have me as a dad. Oh, God.
Hi. Questions very welcome. I'll try to answer as many questions as humanly possible in the time he's gone. Hey, that? No, not you. What is Tom's guitar? That is a 1924. It was originally, I believe it was a for slide.
it wasn't.
Oh, it wasn't. It was not a conversion.
No, it's not a conversion.
So it's a 24.
028.
028, but it's from 24, correct?
1924,
Yeah, 1924.
Belonged to Stephen Stills.
Did you bring your own guitar, or is that Tom's? This is Tom's. This is the D35 that he always has.
He's got.
So that's a mandatory sip for leaving the room.
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that question actually, but yeah, they're both great guitars. I bought a Martin 00017 SM because I wanted a slot head Martin like this one because this one sounds so good. So I came over and played this for like hours, tried to figure out what I liked about it. More than my college fees? Yeah, because I didn't go to college. I'm a dropout. Any guitar in this room costs more than my college fees.
Let me get the Squire.
Let me get the Chord, $99. I was cheap.
Okay, so we got a lot of people on here.
I'm killing these questions right now. Here, I'll get on the floor.
You can see them.
It was barely. I had to sit on the floor to really see them or lean in.
So Steve Lafferty, a sip isn't much, just a bit. Yes, a sip is just a little
How
bit.
did we harmonize?
Did we harmonize?
I was harmonizing with you for a minute. I don't know. It's just always been really easy for me to hear it. I guess I can sing it, and so if I could sing it, I could play it. Just bought a new Eastman.
Oblio band. That's right. Yeah, Miguel. Yeah, he's in Oblio.
Yes. Yeah, it's just the harmonizing thing. I'm kind of listening to what he's doing, and I kind of know how to. The two fingers playing like. Yeah, this is fifths. But yeah, the harmonizing thing, I guess, if I can sing it, I can kind of play it, and so I kind of am thinking of what he's. I should be the Q&A manager. Sounds like a plan. I'll be your moderator. Sit on all the live streams. I think I have too much of a bias to be a moderator.
It's funny. Yeah, right. You're wrong. No, delete.
Delete. Dueling guitars. Well, that's kind of what I guess we're tossing back and forth.
Yeah, we're just going back and forth.
Maybe some electric today.
Yeah. Oh, is that what somebody said?
Yeah.
We'd have to set up amps.
Next time, I'm down. I'll bring my behemoth pedal board. I just built a pedal board that's
Oh my gosh, this thing is
very large.
It's almost the size of the sofa.
Yeah, legitimately.
Literally. I'm
It's
not
like,
kidding.
like
you.
about
I'm
that
not
big.
kidding.
Stereo, the whole bit. But the
Where's my jingle pick?
micro maybe someday. I don't understand the
Oh,
question, but
You sound good, man.
oh yeah, the Jazz Master. You guys like this? That 50, old 59. It's my favorite. Tips for beginners. Small practice. Don't practice for like hours. Don't burn yourself out. Just do like small 10, 20-minute sprints.
A lot of questions, huh? Crazy.
More brother who wants to inherit guitars. My brother, both the siblings want guitars, but I'm the only one that really plays. So I
Jack
kind of
plays
got
bass.
dibs.
Yeah, a little bit of bass.
What does it say? How exactly are playing those root note rundowns?
Oh, the
like that.
descending the that thing, Avito. All right. So indeed. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah. I mean, I could play D the whole time.
You're just walking down the major
You're just
scale.
doing what the bass player might be doing.
No.
Diane wants Alex to start teaching competitive. He's
Yo,
better
you're
looking than I
Cain or
am.
Abel. Well, in the Cain and Abel situation, which am I? That's the great question. It's probably
Cain
the one
or
that
Abel?
dies.
Oh, you mean between the brothers? Between Alex and Jack? Yeah, that's a toughie. A little bit of Cain, a little bit of Abel in both of them. So what we should do is hey everyone, check this out. So I don't know when Beth's gonna get back, but with Jack and Jack's girlfriend, but we won't say that we're doing a live stream and see if they walk into it.
They're like, oh shoot, sorry. That's gonna be Mom's reaction. But, oh shoot, sorry. Poor woman. She has to tolerate all of our shenanigans.
Yes. Right?
Sure, trade you. I like this guitar.
Oh, let's throw them from across the room to each other.
Your guitars.
Yeah, right.
Actually, no. I inherit these guitars. Never mind.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Alex doesn't have Tom's story.
Oh.
No, that's not true. I remember all of his stories. I can just
He
recite
has my
Tom's
stories and his stories.
There was this one time I blew up a basement with my high school band.
No, you. Yeah, that was me.
I accidentally, the trombone player didn't plug it into the cab and like it arced and then the whole head caught on fire. This happened somewhere around 1975.
Yeah, it's about right. 74, I think. 75. Let's see, senior. Yeah. 76 maybe.
Everyone's gonna be like, you blew up a basement?
Yeah, that's hard to do.
That's hard to do. I mean, setting it on fire is not hard to do.
Better than blowing up a basement.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
With your like water heater or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a rocket. The Falcon 9 launch.
Nice. No, we don't bring work to each other. Not really. We compete for work. Right now, while he's not looking, I'm going through his texts.
It's mostly memorization. All these licks we have memorized from different songs we've learned or different experiences, but that we just kind of are pulling from. At least that's me. I don't know about him. I'm trying to play and talk and it's really fun. Yes, a lot of the Alien Nirvana stuff. basically what I do is like I'll learn a lick, like I don't know, for example, and I can just transpose it up whole steps, half steps. Once you learn a lick, it's easy to transpose it. For the most part, unless it's a big lick, like one of the ones I learned. Can't really transpose that lick. That's from a good guitar player.
Yeah, it's like we've known each other our whole lives, Paul. Or his whole life, anyway. Now in Dad Gap, please. Yeah, not gonna happen.
Who's better on guitar? Let's be real. Who's better? Come on.
I don't know. I think Alex has better instincts than I have, that's for sure.
Tips from using picks to strumming to picking. No. Oh, just like switching between strumming and picking.
One thing I always suggest is practice, carrying around your pick when you're not playing, so that you get used to holding it and doing things. So you can pick and then still have a pick in your hand.
Unless you're talking about like actually like strumming and where you do that thing. And
hybrid picking. Yeah.
That wasn't a hybrid. I was just
that
switching.
I see that. Okay.
Like that? I don't know. That's just doing it and like
You're right.
starting really slow and building up to it. There was a question. I have had other teachers. I mean, no one when I was a kid. He was the only one that taught me how to play as a kid. When I got into, I did like a couple of college classes here and there, and later in high school. So I had a classical guitar professor. He's great. Taught me a lot about classical guitar, stuff like that I had done before with him, but just more of it. Let me see, I'm losing them. I'm thinking very little when I'm playing, if I'm being perfectly honest. A lot of people are thinkers. I can't. My brain doesn't move that fast. I just kind of have to let my hands take over, my muscle memory, so to speak.
We got a thumbs down. Why did we get a thumbs down?
That was me on my phone.
Yeah, Alex did that.
He might be faster. No, he's both faster and has more patience and endurance. Do we want frosted lemonade from Chick-fil-A? Yes, we do.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm texting him.
So this is a sip. If Alex is texting, you can take a sip.
Oh, right. Is that one of the rules?
No.
Oh.
No. But I can tell you the rules. The rules are, so it's a drinking game. If I touch my face, that's a punitive sip on me, so you guys all take a sip. If I refer to myself in the third person, if I say I had a band in high school called, if I use air quotes, if I drop my pick, it's a sip. If I drop a thumb pick, it's 2 sips. Because
it's
you
harder to
really
drop.
shouldn't be dropping a thumb pick.
Yeah, that's tougher.
And then let's see what else, Gary. Gary's watching, I think. Yeah, Gary's right there. He's getting ready to pronounce. He's
I just checked my
dropping
phone
in there. Yeah.
Okay. 5 quotes. Okay. Oh yeah, cool. So yeah, you're the mod. Sugar-free or regular?
Sugar-free. Oh, are they getting frosted?
Yeah.
That's the ice cream ones, right?
Yeah. They're really good ones. See you together, father and son in unison. It's good to see you too. Well, sort of. See your comments.
I gotta be careful not to play anything recognizable, or we won't be able to monetize this.
What about?
Well, I like, the circle fifth thing is really good to practice. It's on E. D. G. So basically, you gotta do all the mixolydians. I'll do all the mixolydians right here. That's what I do. basically, I'm trying to stay in one position and play E mixolydian to A mixolydian, just be able to not start on A, but just be able to shift to A mixolydian at the moment the chord changes to A. Now I'm in A mixolydian.
What's the blues turnaround you taught them the other day?
Oh, did I teach somebody asked?
They're asking to hear the blues turnaround. Us do the blues turnaround you did the other day. You taught them the blues turnaround.
What did I do? What was it? I can't remember. I didn't teach you any blues turnarounds. I mean, maybe I did. I don't remember. Dang it. Sorry. Was that Gary that asked?
Gary, yeah.
Yeah.
E7, A7, B7.
Yeah, the A7, B7 blues. Good bass player can telegraph. No, E. Okay. Yeah, we really never do the blues. Let's see.
No, he's not even here. He might be back later.
Yeah, they're coming. They're bringing us Frosted Lemonade. So
do your favorite chord showcase like you did on IG.
Oh yeah. Miguel. Oh, Miguel, you follow Alex?
I mean, I talked about two of my favorites. I could probably come up with more, but like it's open E, second fret of the A string, fourth fret of the D string, open G string, third fret of the B string, and open E string. So it should look like this. It's pulled from a Sean Colvin song.
Great guitar player.
Yeah, John Leventhal.
I like this one.
Oh yeah.
So you play like an F bar chord, but then open up the top strings. It doesn't have to be a bar chord now. You can get away with not playing a bar chord. So it's basically 1, 3, 3, 2, 0, 0. So it's technically F major 7.
Hold on.
Sharp. Takes me a second to type all this in. Sharp 11. That one's cool.
That is a nice chord.
The James Bond chord, I did that one.
I think I prefer drony guitar chords. I mean, I still do it the wrong way.
Oh, I've been doing it wrong. I taught it that way to you. It's like, no. That's so much easier than the way I played it. The hard thing about doing this is it's just basically just a diagonal like that. So it's 0.
0, 10.
Yeah, but it's hard to write 10. I got to do spaces for that's the drag about anything over 10 and over. I've got to, and then don't play the first string if you can help it. And that's an E minor 7. See, E minor.
What is
9th
that?
Major 7th.
That the one he just put is the James Bond chord.
Yeah. Yeah. So that one's And so that's 0, 10, 9, 8, 7, and then don't play the top string. If you play the top string, you can, but it distracts. You really want that F sharp to be heard.
Dominant in the chord.
Yeah.
Leaves you feeling more suspenseful and suspended, I guess.
Yeah. Another chord that's cool is if you take the harmonics on the top 5 strings on the 7th fret, and then you play a C in the bottom. That's also a It's like C major 9th, sharp 11. You can also do it with a.
I also like the augmented chords, like a D minor.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I always, yeah,
Think of, yeah.
yeah. What? Oh, thank you. You're a fan. Bro, you're in. You're in Israel, correct? Isn't that? Am I right? No. You're in Berlin, I think, right? Thank you, sir. Oh, that's up there. I see. Okay.
Yeah, there's so many great chords. Augmented chords are really fun. Those every time I hear an augmented chord, I can't help but think of John Mayer for some reason.
Right.
It's like Neon by John Mayer had that in it.
E.
Oh yeah.
Jimi Hendrix chord could be either the E7 sharp 9.
Copyright strike.
Yeah, right. Or the F sharp 7 sharp 9. The E7 sharp 9 is open E 7, 6, 7, 8.
Do you want me to type that in for him?
Sure, you can type that in.
So it's 0, 6.
No, 0, 7.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. 0, 7, 6, 7, 0, 8, 0x.
No, 0x. Wait, what?
0, 7.
0. The 8x.
Oh, 8. That's why I thought I heard you say 8.
Yeah,
There.
you did. Yeah. So you don't play the top string.
Yeah.
But it's funny because we talked about this one. The James Brown chord is just E9.
Ooh, that is a great question. What is the stretchiest chord? Probably an Alan Holdsworth chord. What's the stretchiest Alan Holdsworth chord you know?
I like this one. I think
The guy could like had massive hands.
this one is great.
Play
It's
anything.
one of the stretchiest chords. It's 0,
Okay.
7,
0,
2. I'm sorry, 0, 7, 6, 2, 0, 0.
0, 7. Oh man, yeah, that's stretchy.
It's a little easier in the A form. Let's see.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The A one would be X 0,
That is
7, 6, 3, 0. Try that one. That's A4. Oops.
The fact that I've been doing this for so many years and that's still hard tells you how stretchy of a chord it is.
And then the other thing you could do is you can put,
That big hands.
I like this version of that too. You could do this. You could go X 0, 7, 6, 3, and then 5. That's also A4. I like that one.
Oh, that is nice.
What I like to do on that one is on electric guitar is I'll pull it up with a sound and go kind of hammer it like this. I don't know if you can hear that. Kind of has a on electric it's better. I can do it with
That's
like a
true.
That sounds like an auto harp. I'm hitting it with a nail file. Crazy. You guys are crazy. Your clock is off, Pro. That's funny.
Hey there.
Get out the sitar with the wah-wah. Yeah, exactly. The electric sitar. I don't have a sitar, but yeah. I don't have a sitar, but I have an electric sitar. Let's see, what other chords are weird? Well, not weird, iconic, but I think of like minor
Iconic.
ninths. Minor sevenths. As being police kind of chords, you know.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
stacked fifths is what we called them. But
Right, yeah.
great chords. A lot of Foo Fighter stuff. The name stacked fifth makes a lot of sense because it is just a 5 with the it's like 2 power chords at the same time. Loving all the questions.
And we just have lots of questions. I'm just waiting for your mom to get home.
I know, right? So we can quiet. How long have I been playing guitar? That's a great question.
Since you were 1.
I mean, yeah, I had a ukulele at 1. I would say since I was 5, and I just turned 28, so 23 years. I do have mine. I rarely put anything on it. I mostly was doing like Jazzmaster stuff because I'm a big fan of those guitars. So I have like pickup reviews on there and stuff like that. I'm a big Jazzmaster nerd. Big fan of them.
Here. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna put this one away. Get my mandolin out.
Also the amp transfer. Yeah, that's true. The amp transformer. I did that because I'm friends with the guys over at Mercury. Good company. Really good company. Listen to He left the room. Yeah, everyone takes a drink.
Yeah, you guys have to take a sip if I leave the room. Libations. I don't have anything to drink right now. I'm all out. I got something coming though.
Oh, okay, stacked fifths. So, stacked fifth, let's say you play a power chord, right? 1-5, like this is a G power chord. All you're gonna do is add another fifth, the fifth of the D, so it's like a fifth of a fifth. So it should look like this.
Which is how a mandolin's tuned.
So this is 3, 5, 7, and then XXX. I'll write that out for you. Bam. Then that would be exactly like a G. How about that bourbon? For a drinking game.
No, I'm not gonna open up the bourbon for the drinking game. That stuff is $300 a bottle.
Now the snare drum. Hope that was helpful. Hope that made sense. On what I wanted. I go up. Right now I have my middle finger on the, or sorry, third finger on the D of the B string, and I can slide that up to a G. Depends on what I'm going for.
mistrusting.
I don't know who we're mistrusting. Probably me. Yeah, the sliding from nose thing. It really depends. I'll slide from really any wherever it feels applicable. Hey, the other one's calling me. Hello. Yes, Dad wants sugar free.
Well, is this the ice cream ones?
Yes, it is.
It doesn't matter. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine.
I picked up my phone. Everyone drinks. How are you holding your pick? I have trouble strumming. The pick keeps falling out of my grip. I wonder how you hold the pick. I'm sure we hold the pick probably the same. I hold it. So someone told me at one point, like the best thing you can do was like balance it on your index and then grab it with your thumb. Although I realized that I kind of play generally kind of from the side of my finger like that. And then my thumb rests on top. So my thumb is actually pointed this way across the pick. If that makes any sense. And then I strum like that. So it would look something like, I don't know if that's helpful.
Now I tend to use a kind of a tripod. I have two fingers and a thumb on it usually. And then one of the things I do recommend, because if you're having trouble dropping it, I always say this to people, is just carry a pick around with you in the shower, at dinner, lunch, walking around, whatever. If you're working, just get used to having a pick in your hand. Even when you're writing with a pencil or a pen or whatever, you can have a pick in your hand and you'll be a lot less likely to drop it. That's what Vince Lombardi did with Larry Brown, who was a football player that had a hard time fumbling. He told him to bring his football to bed with him, to the showers, to lunch and dinner, and he stopped fumbling. So that could help. Bonnie's on Discord. Just private message her. Not you guys are talking to each other now.
Isn't it too thick? Are you asking if the pick is too thick that I use? I use 1.5. That feels good to me. I actually use the exact same pick that he always used for my entire childhood, and then he switched on me. But it's a 1.5. Delrin is the material. It's Dunlop Delrin 1.5. Yeah, I'm talking about that right now. So it's like I said, 1.5.
Yeah, that's thick. 1.5 is thick.
It's very thick. Yeah, it's considered heavy. Delrin is the name of the material.
Nylon, plastic, hard plastic.
Yeah, the thing I like about it is it's immediate. I like the sound of softer picks for some things, but when trying to pick fast or doing any like runs, I like the immediacy response that I'm like feeling the string versus feeling the pick. If that makes any sense. What happened with your record deal about 8 years ago?
Oh my goodness.
Man, I mean, it was all craziness.
Who asked that? Oh, Paul Becker.
Paul Becker.
Paul.
The guy that was working with us ended up getting signed to someone else and could no longer hold artists. So that's technically what happened. Yeah, they're normally purple. This is my own custom pick, but how do you loosen your wrist for strumming? That's a great. I mean, I was literally just talking about this with a student the other day. Talking about
because they were too stiff.
They were too stiff, and I was just like, there was a sport I was playing where I was trying to think about this.
Tennis?
Is it tennis where you have to?
Or ping pong?
There was something where I was really tense and I wasn't doing well until I like actually just relaxed, and then I was actually much better.
Both tennis and ping pong are that way. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be very relaxed. So it's literally, I think maybe a little bit of his mental, just saying like, hey, I need to relax a little bit.
I've been watching a lot of bluegrass because I want to get better at bluegrass, and so I've been watching some of those videos of bluegrass players, and so many of them. I saw this one girl in particular, she's playing mandolin, and she's blazing fast, and she's just like looking. They say relax.
Yes, so
like,
comfortable.
She's just like looking around, like, oh yeah, oh hey, how's it going? You know, she's not even thinking about what she's doing, which is really where you want to get to that point where you're not thinking about it. Anytime I start to concentrate on playing fast, that's when I tense up. So it's weird.
The harder picks do like a little bit of that top end for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't mind. I like.
They know that I use 1,000 different picks. I got
Yeah.
3 picks right here.
I
Right
do
now,
the same thing. I have a guitar case. Every guitar case has a handful of different thicknesses for different sounds. So if I want a like chimier, more a thinner tone, I'll definitely opt for a lighter pick. Let's see. Better to go above the body of the guitar like Tom, or around like what you're doing now. I struggle with bruising. Okay, oh, you're saying like your arm going over versus going kind of behind like I do? I don't know why, this has just always been more comfortable. Do you go over the top like this?
I usually rest my arm right here. Oh, sorry, you can't see. I usually kind of rest my forearm right here.
Yeah.
It's not a classical guitar, so yeah, you can
Yeah,
definitely
like
bruise
this.
it, but it doesn't bother me anymore. I remember that feeling though.
Good.
Feeling bruised.
Good tip though, if you actually are struggling with bruising and you want to fix it, go out and buy a tennis armband. I've seen a lot of like guitar players, especially punk guys. I was in a punk band, and a lot of the guys would like put like a wristband on their arm, like one of those tennis like super padded wristbands, and then put it right where their arm met the body, so that when they're like going for it, they're not slamming their arm into the side of the guitar. Especially because a lot of those guys use tellies, and that's the squarest edge of a guitar.
I'm sorry.
Is it over here thinking? Yeah, it's a relaxation thing. It's like when I'm just gonna make you all so mad right now. It's like when someone tells you like don't focus on breathing, and then all you can think about is breathing. Strumming's the same thing. If you're thinking about how to strum, you're like, how do I strum?
He basically is contradicting everything I've told you for the last 70 days. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yes. He has a studio. Yeah, he has a studio at his place.
Yeah.
Why? You want to hire him? You can go for it.
On the acoustics, what do you have on this? 12s? 11s?
Those are 12s.
Those 12s?
Yeah, yeah.
12s.
Those are
46?
no,
52?
53, I think.
Okay.
52, something like that. Yeah. Standard Elixir Light acoustic strings. Those may be polywebbed because I like more coating for my acoustics so they don't squeak so much.
And is it the
Is Foster the 80-20?
80-20 bronze?
I don't remember. I think so.
That's what I have on mine.
Yeah, I think that's
like
right.
those.
Yeah.
Your picking hand on the guitar. Oh, hold on. Do you anchor any part of your picking hand on the guitar? My hand is still allowed my picking being anchored. Ooh.
Oh
Do you-
yeah,
do you
no, I
anchor?
do, and I'm trying not to. I see a lot of the fastest players. They tend to have a freer hand,
You were telling me
Or
they
they-
like rest
or-
their pinky, right?
or some of the bluegrass guys rest their pinkies. Classical people never rest their pinky, yeah, I generally tend to rest the heel of my palm on the bridge. Although when I'm playing, yeah, I do it on mandolin too. I'm actually resting it behind the bridge, but I don't think there's as much range issue with a mandolin because the strings are so narrow. I mean, I'm working in basically that much space, but when you got that much space to cover and I'm anchoring my picking hand on the bridge, it's really hard to get these higher notes while you're anchored. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to wean myself from that, but it's really hard. Like I said, a lot of the fast guys, their hands are floating and they hold the pick like they're making a fist, and I'm like, man, that doesn't feel good at all.
What will happen? It would be really hard to tune a mandolin like the guitar because it's 8 strings in groups of 2.
Yeah, it's fun to learn the tuning anyway. I love playing mandolin. Like I've told you before, like play a D triad, like go D, F sharp, A, and D.
And it's tuned like a mandolin?
Violin.
Violin.
Yeah, it's tuned like a mandolin.
Mandolin.
So play a D triad, like the notes,
Oh.
and then the octave. Right?
Yeah.
Now play it fast. Backwards and forwards. Right? On mandolin, it's
Yeah, that's way faster.
it's like playing a little pentatonically. it's like insanely fast to play triads. Something that's so hard on guitar is so easy. Now you can play a triad like this on guitar. It's just not like that. I'm gonna try to do a video on the hardest lick I've ever tried to play. I've got one that I could totally do. I gotta get it so that I can play it one time perfect without screwing up, which is really hard. But I invented the lick.
It's awesome though that you came back from that and were able to strum and get stronger at it.
Cutting a pumpkin. Yeah, see, I don't cut pumpkins. Forced me to strum different for about a year. Guitar was good therapy. Good. That's awesome. Yeah, but you had to restring. Thanks, Proba. Appreciate you, man. Love Django. In fact, I've got a Django book right here that I'm reading right now. But I can't play like him. And he only had 2 fingers. You're right. He played with 2 fingers, which is crazy. Oh, Molly Tuttle's great. Yeah, she's awesome. Chris Seeley is insane. Oh, he has his finger pointed away and his thumb away. Yeah, or toward him and thumb away. Interesting. What's a Zappa pick, Steve? Oh, Zappa lick? Oh, well, any Zappa lick is insane. No, mine was one that I made up. I mean, it was here. I'm going to do a video on it, though, so I don't want to give away too much. But basically, I was taking guitar lessons from a guy named Carl Verheyen, and he really liked to do more wider intervals. He was always saying, don't just play like, or, really try to find, more interesting intervallic stuff. And so I decided what I was going to do was start to learn scales with displaced octaves. And a sax player named Eric Dolphy did that a lot in the 50s. And what he would do is he'd take a major scale, for example, and he would play one note here and then the next note up an octave. So A, B, C sharp, and then D, and then E, and then F sharp, and then G sharp, and then A. And so you would have every note would be in a different octave. And it's like, it's really hard. Like that. So, I tried to, so I thought, oh, it would be cool to do a diminished scale, but displace the octaves.
Yeah.
And I came up with and it's like the most insane. And I had it down at one point where I could do it really fast. And I was like, then I realized why. I couldn't find a way to use it. It was great technique because I'm skipping strings and everything, but I'm going to do a video on it and explain what I was doing. But you guys have been following me for a long time now, and you know that I'd rather invent an exercise or create something that I can't play. I'll make an exercise or a song around it, something that I created that can be either content for future use or I could use it for students or whatever. But I always like to create something specifically for something I'm working on, because it would take me 10 days to find some exercise somewhere, either on the web. It would probably take me 100 days, or in a bookstore, in a music store, trying to find some book that deals with the thing I want to work on. Instead of doing that, I just create things from scratch.
And I think it works your brain in a different way too. It forces you to be more creative, which is cool.
Which is always good.
Yeah. Never hurts.
Prepared guitar, exactly.
I'm a big Sonic Youth fan, so prepared guitars are rad. I actually do more prepared piano now, but
yeah, Gary, that's exactly right. Thiele definitely holds his pick more like like this. In fact, I've got he plays mandolin a lot, but yeah, that's kind of what I tried to do. It just I feel very unsure about what string I'm hitting. That's the problem. See, with the anchor, at least I can kind of find the strings faster, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
Oh, here, I'll bring guess I'm not that passive. Wawa for my yeah. I don't know about that. That's hard. Oh, it's not that tempo, but we were a little slower. I think we'd be better off it. I just love the triads.
Aw, thanks.
What's going on? You did it again, bro. Stop it. Stop giving me money. He said no one ever. Yeah, stuff on the 6 string. Oh, he's playing down low. Yeah, it does sound really cool. Audio Murphy, I wish it was great playing on the mandolin. I'm getting, I'm working on it. I wish I had another lifetime. If I had 1,000 lifetimes, I'd spend one doing rockabilly, one doing bluegrass guitar, one doing bluegrass banjo, one lifetime doing bluegrass banjo. It's, anyone who's, I'm kind of a master of all, jack of none. Wait, no, jack of none, jack of all, master of none. That's kind of normal for me.
Hey, yeah, good. Play along. It's fun.
What's that?
Audio Murphy's playing along.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we're just jamming a G, basically.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's a cheap Fender. I think I got it for $300.
Those are called A styles, right?
I think that's A style. Yeah.
S style is the fancy curvy ones.
Yeah. F is the fancy. Yeah, I want to get a nice Gibson F style, but they're like $5,000. So I need a lot more money. A lot more money from Pro to be able to buy a Gibson mandolin. Don't you dare do. Also, I see 5,000 euros pop. I'm like, no, stop it. Yeah, but I would love to get a really nice mandolin. The thing about mandolins is, really good mandolins, they have a carved top. See, this is just pressed,
like
pressed wood. This might be solid pine or something.
Like solid wood, yeah.
Yeah, it may be solid spruce or something, but basically they get it wet and then they form it and everything like that. But a real mandolin, the piece of wood is about that thick. It's over an inch thick, and they'll hand carve out the top out of a piece of maple. So it's super solid. That's why you have violins, made the same way as a violin. That's why you have violins that are 400 or 500 years old, because the top is never going to collapse. Whereas you have guitars that are 100 years old, like my Martin. That one, eventually the top is going to collapse. It's just not going to last forever because it's a flat top. Even with the bracings, it's just not perfect design. But the hand carved tops on mandolins and violins are, they'll last forever. And so I would love to get a real mandolin. This sounds okay. This works for TV and film and even the occasional album. But for the most part, I really like. Yeah, I think Paul, you mentioned the Eastman ones. I played the Eastman ones. They're nice. But I also, when I want to buy something, I think about giving it to this guy when I'm gone. And I also think about resale value if you ever need to resell it. So the nice thing about a really nice, I don't know if I would buy a vintage Gibson. But I might buy a brand new Gibson, which those are not cheap. If I did that, then I know it would keep its value. So, Earl, what's going on? I'm using your advice and following your strumming on my guitar and trying to relax, and it's working. Thanks, guys.
Glad it's working.
That's the opposite of
what
everything.
here.
So G scale works great over G, obviously, and then over C a C scale, and then G again.
Yeah, we'll stare at it.
And then over D a C scale works good. Yeah, we couldn't get her to. We didn't fool anyone.
Has Mom never been on one of these?
No, she's never been on one of these. She's
hide.
almost walked in on one, but she hasn't.
She hides from them. Ugh. Watch out! There's some like chocolate on the floor or something.
Chocolate?
Like a napkin.
Oh, weird. Oh, it's maybe some cat thing.
No, it's chocolate.
Oh, is it?
It ended up on my hand.
Thank God.
It ended up being chocolate.
All right. Well, any more questions? Let's see.
Now we have something to sip from. Oh, those are so good. I forgot how good these are.
Dueling banjos. The last part sounded like Jason Mraz. That's funny.
That's not a bad thing.
He's the guy with the hat, right?
Yeah. Jason Mraz. No, that's just some guy with a hat. Oh, sorry.
Family Guy reference. All right. Nice thing about mandolin is once you learn it on the lower neck, yeah, it's exactly right. I feel like that's kind of the case with mandolin. It's very, A Collins or a Weber's, those are both really good mandolins. I've played Collins and Weber's at the store that doesn't exist anymore at Fred Frog and liked them both. At the time, I didn't have the money to buy them. It's hard to justify spending the $5,000 or on those cases. I think they were both $4,000. I've never spent $4,000 on any guitar I have. So to spend $4,000 on a mandolin is pretty tough.
You've not spent more than $4,000 on a guitar?
Well, I've spent $4,000 twice. That's the most I've ever
Okay,
spent.
I was gonna say because I've spent $4,000 on a guitar. My '59 Jazzmaster was that much.
But that's it. That's the most I've ever spent on a guitar.
Yeah, I don't know that I could justify spending much more on a guitar.
Yeah. Probe is saying the financial crash will make, everybody's going to be selling all their guitars. Well, that's definitely happened in 2009. You definitely saw, because people were trying to make their mortgages. And so you definitely saw a good deal on some pretty nice instruments. People were trying to sell them. But of course, initially, everybody was trying to sell them for what they paid for them. And then if they didn't sell, they started lowering their prices. But I didn't really bite on any of those, I don't think.
I kind of would feel a little bit bad, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think if I bought anything around that era. I mean, that was about when my career started taking off. So it was funny because it was like I was doing really well, but I couldn't talk about it because everybody was really struggling. I mean, all my friends were struggling. So that was crazy. Oh, I'm glad, Keith. Glad to brighten your lockdown.
Yeah.
Sunga Jung. No, I'm gonna have to check out that. Never heard of him, but that doesn't mean anything because I don't hear of anybody. I'm sure he's amazing. You're welcome, Pepper. You're welcome for the mini concert, and they all went outside, so they're not going to get on camera. So we're gonna log off now. We were on for quite a while.
Yeah, we've been on for over an hour.
Yep. Let's see what? 90 minutes, an hour and a half. All right. So how do I log off? You see, it says I can't do that.
Just hit the,
So is it here?
or maybe the X button in the corner.
Maybe hit the X button in the corner.